Today was probably a bad day to wear a black shirt. In D&D, there was a time where the gods were forced to walk the earth as mortals. This was because of Bane and Merkel being a bunch of heads and stealing the Tablets of Fate from Ao. God, by the way. This is the thing that pushed Ao over the edge when it came to the gods. Altogether, the gods were kind of pissing Ao off anyways. This was just kind of the pushing breaking point for him. The gods kept trying to vie for more power. They didn't really like tending to their mortals that were giving them their power, so Ao had to make it kind of obvious, hey, Cole, these are the guys that are giving you power. And so down into the earths, they went on the battle bus, and a lot of gods died. The only one that got to stay up in the heavens, or next to the celestial stairway, was Helm. And this is because he's the do nothing until I'm told to do something god. And he did his job pretty damn well. He killed Mystra. He put a level 9 smite into this, and just so Ao could make his point, she never came back. She was dead. And if you know anything about D&D lore, you kind of know where I'm going with this. A spell plague broke out during the Time of Troubles. But don't worry, everything was taken care of when Midnight, Mystra's right-hand woman, came into power. Well, not into power, but she took over for Mystra. But she stabilized all of magic and everything's good. Now that you're a little caught up, this is the part that I wanted to get to. This is where it can get really interesting. Now, could you imagine if God just left everyone to fend for themselves? I'm telling you, it's insane. There are so many different things that could happen here. Like, this is prime real estate for a story. Think of it like this, right? Helm is still at the Celestial Stairway. He's not going to do anything. He doesn't do anything until he gets told to do something. Ao's gone. He's staying there, like, forever. And this is the first problem, right? He would never do anything about it because he never got told to do anything about it. He would just stay there. And because of that, all the peasants start praying to Helm. Please do something. And funnily enough, it just makes him stronger through prayer. He becomes the strongest god that doesn't do anything. He just stops the rest from getting back into their positions. And then there's the second problem. Because the gods can't get back into the heavens, they gotta go somewhere. So this is just my headcanon for what would happen in this scenario. But what I would imagine would happen is the gods would set up camp right underneath the Celestial Stairway, waiting for Helm to do something. Spoiler alert, he never does anything. And here's the other problem. Because Ao never undid anything that he did, they stay mortals. And here's the third biggest thing. Divine intervention. From before, this is barred by Ao. He told them that they couldn't intervene with mortal affairs. Or something along those lines. I'm summarizing, alright? But now that Big Daddy isn't here, they can do whatever the f they want. Their power comes from prayer. The only problem is their power is now finite because they're mortals. I mean, in the past, it had to do with them being praised in the first place anyways. It was their sustenance, quite literally. But divine intervention is back on the table again. That makes things a lot more interesting. So for my own headcanon, for an adventure like this, I wouldn't allow my players to be clerics unless the god specifically told them they can be a cleric. The reason being is because they're going to be much more attentive to the people that are loyal to them. Anyways, that's just some ideas that you can use for your own campaign. I don't really care. You can make a video out of this if you want to. That's fine. You don't have to give me credit, although credit would be nice. Leave a comment down below about some kind of adventure that you ran like this before, or some kind of adventure you've been a part of that's like this. See you all next time.